Hello again, it's your friendly neighborhood host JT Whitley back for another episode of the History Comics Podcast. This time with the classics, and this time I'm actually going to focus on a single issue, and that is Uncanny X-Men number 308 by Scott Lobdell and John Romita Jr. that was published back in January of 1994. This is appropriate being that this issue takes place on Thanksgiving, and since it's Thanksgiving when this podcast will be released, I thought it would be a good timely issue. But this remains one of my favorites because in this issue it's about the X-Men decide to have a Thanksgiving holiday. All the teams get together and enjoy some football, raking leaves and stuff like that. But a big event happens. Jean Grey proposes to Cyclops Scott Summers, and they get engaged finally, which they announced at the Thanksgiving feast. And yeah, it's just a great, sweet personal issue, which during this run of X-Men between Scott Lobdell on the Uncanny X-Men and Fabian Ninja on the X-Men, after they would do a story arc, they would take a single issue to where the characters would pause and reflect and talk to each other and really re-engage the stakes of what this is about. And that's one of the things about the X-Men that's always been great, is that they're a family. They're basically a group of outcasts who have been rejected by the world, but they get together and they form their own family unit, and that's where they find bonding and love with each other. And this issue is a highlight of that, and I wish I had more of that. I am enjoying the whole Cocoa era, though that's now coming to an end with Fall of X, but I really miss these more personal issues where it's like you just see the characters bond over friendship and their love for each other, and I'd like to see more of that. And this is a great reminder, and this, of course, Scott Lobdell does a great job. It's very funny. Like, you see Bishop trying to play football. He has no idea how to play football because he's from the future where they don't have it anymore. You see Beast with Jubilee riding on his back, jumping through the leaves and ruining all the work people did, piling them up. And, of course, the sweet engagement, which is great. There's a Gene and Scott fan. I loved it. And I know I did enjoy Scott and Emma Frost during the Astonishing X-Men era, but now that Jean's alive again, I prefer Scott and Jean together. I'm still hoping that one day she's going to get pregnant with the 616 version of Rachel Summers. That would be awesome. But yeah, you want a nice Thanksgiving issue, just a nice, pleasant read in general, track down Uncanny X-Men number 308, because that is a true classic.
My name is Mark McCray, and I'm the author of The Best Saturdays of Our Lives.
I'm Dan Klink, co-host of the Best Saturdays of Our Lives podcast.
The Best Saturdays of Our Lives features programming trends from the 1966 television season all the way through the last hurrah of the early digital age of the 1990s.
On the show, if it's animated, we talk about it.
Order your signed copy today at tbsool.com.
And listen to the podcast at esonetwork.com and all podcast platforms.
And now it is November 23rd, 2023, time for the favorite comic of the week. Wonder Woman number 3 by Tom King, Daniel Sampere, and Belen Ortega, which in the main storyline sees Wonder Woman going straight after Sergeant Steele at his headquarters, confronting him over what he knows about the Amazon that started the massacre that started the whole anti-Amazon movement in America. And meanwhile, in the backup issue, though, we see a 5-year-old Lizzie Trinity, her daughter, being babysat by John Kent, Superman's son, and Damian Wayne, Batman's son. And yeah, this is just a great fun issue. King does a great job with the first story, just showing how epic and powerful Wonder Woman is and how she's just a simple force to be reckoned with. While in the backup, it's just an adorable, fun story that shows what great big brothers John Kent and Damian Wayne are to Lizzie, who is the cutest little 5-year-old you ever meet. And both artists do great work as well. St. Pierre's art in the first part shows some epic action, the power that Wonder Woman carries, while Ortega shows the cutest 5-year-old you ever want in your life. She must be, seriously, Lizzie Trinity must be protected at all costs. He's the cutest thing ever. And I definitely want more of those. And that backup story once again shows, hey, if you introduce kids in the comic books, it's actually a really good thing. I wish, maybe the Spider-Man editors would listen to every once in a while. But we're stuck with what we got. And, but if you want a good read, this Tom King so far is having a great run with this Wonder Woman, and I'm really enjoying it. So definitely pick that one out. And, of course, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good time with family and friends, enjoying some turkey and some football and so forth. And as always, being Thanksgiving, I am thankful for comic books, the great creators and the companies that make them, and hope to enjoy them again all through next year. And with that, have a happy Thanksgiving. And you're looking for a good Thanksgiving read, check out Uncanny X-Men number 308, because that is a true classic.